Some kind of view up here, eh? If you know how to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you.
Will you actually show me how to do it, or will you just spot the landmarks? Because I would like to know it. I don't know if you're going to be with me for a little while. Or forever. But yeah, thanks. Oh, look, it's more of those paintings. And these trees, are they normal? I find it really interesting that every time I turn my light on, my left hand just picks a book up. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, why that happens, but it does. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Datura root. Oh, is that the poison thing? Sacred Datura. Hopefully it's not sacred to him. Where is he? I left him behind. Let's wait until daytime. Much better. Ooh. Okay. Oh! You got doggos? Hey, stop it. Stop it. Huh. The white legs are attacking us down here as well. They have really good equipment, though. Are you sure you're safe? Especially... What? Especially now during daytime. I don't know what you're shooting, mate. Oh, it's a rat scorpion.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, and there's ants.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
It's not the only thing that jangles. We have the...
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting whitelegs.
The dead sentry... Oh, you mean these things? They're the heads of your enemies. That's the heads of the sentries of... Right, the dead sentries. Makes sense. What do we have over here? Nothing. Thought it was going to be special, because, I mean, it makes sense that it wouldn't be. It's right by the road. Speaking of which, where are we going? Zion National...
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Good thing for me, I suppose. Or for you, I mean... Because you don't need to come with me in there. Ooh, got pork and beans! You guys don't eat pork and beans either? How dare you? Ooh, Yagawai steak. Okay. I can make 2 of them. I don't need pork and beans then. Oh, and look at those. And you got a toilet. So this is a taboo place. My light is on. No, it is not. It's just... Ooh! Park Ranger hat. I'll take that. Purified water. 200-year-old water. Purified, very purified. By time. Oh, it's becoming green. I wonder if it is because we're... We're arriving to where we're supposed to go. I don't know that we're actually going... No, this is not where we're supposed to go.
I'm happy to travel with you, but you're not headed toward the dead horses anymore.
Yeah. I don't know where that leads. But let's go to the dead horses then.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
Nope. You guys paint everything. Oh! Look at that! Huh. I know what that is, but it doesn't quite come across.
These paintings show the dead horses' victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got purified water bottles over here. And the river is good as well. Which is a surprise, considering all the boats dying and rotting in here. The Eastern Virgin. Is that the name of the river? The Virgin? What? I don't know what that sound was. Big Horner hide bed. That's nice. Sacred Datura root. They make poison. And I have poison resist over here as well. If I need it. You guys abandoned this place? Healing powder. Datura anti-venom. Cure poison. I can make one. Sure. I'm very good at survival, you know? Not as good as you guys, maybe, but very good nonetheless. Is this the way?
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
Oh. Well, I'm gonna disable them because the white legs are not scripted to come over here. You guys are dumb. But good thinking. Also, watch out for traps. There's the one trap. Okay, the two traps. Lovely trees in here you guys got. What is this? It's a fish! There's a fish. Okay, 3 traps. I take it back.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
No, I crouched by mistake. I was looking at that spear. Why'd you have that spear just laying there? Is it not a good spear? Are these people? These drawings. I don't know. Fallen rock cave. What are these? You're not gonna tell me?
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
The Angel Cave. I wonder why it's called like that. And where it is as well. Dead Horses Camp. Oh, hi. Let me turn my light off.
Hoi.
Hello?
Hoi!
Boy. Rat steak. Oh.
Hoi!
Oh, they all say the same thing. Curious. They have gecko meat lying around. And all this stuff is theirs. Oh. Who the... That was Wild Wasteland. I don't know what that was. Angel Cave. This is where we're supposed to go. I don't know what that is.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Yes, I am looking for Joshua Graham. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'll make sure to be on my best behavior then.
You wise for Auslander.
False Chalk, you didn't warn me that they were going to talk to me.
What can I tell you?
Many things, apparently. Tell me a little about this area. Any interesting wildlife?
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, They might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Maybe I can help with that?
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
Yeah, don't worry about it. What would you suggest I do instead?
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
Alright, I'll look into it.
That's great. I'll help any way I can.
Will you, actually? Because I think if I'm not going to kill the bighorners, you're going to need to stay at the back. But,
What can I tell you?
tell me about the, who were those tribals who attacked me?
Whitelegs. Nasty bunch. They've been raiding deeper into Zion ever since New Canaan was wiped out.
Wait, what? New Canaan was wiped out? How?
That's what Joshua said. Whitelegs came down from Great Salt Lake in force. Fell on New Canaan before they could mount a defense. Joshua found some of the survivors led by a man named Daniel. Most of them have fled the valley. But Daniel stayed on with the Sorrows tribe. He and Joshua have been arguing over whether to stand and fight the Whitelegs, or take the Sorrows and the Dead Horses out of the valley.
Where did they come from?
That's the weird part. Normally the Whitelegs keep to the Great Salt Lake. I don't know what brought them down this far south.
Okay, I want to know more about you.
What can I tell you?
Why are you called Falls Chalk?
Our advanced scouts leave chalk signs to mark places rich with game. I'm not a full scout yet, so I follow the marks and guide the hunters.
Fair enough. What are all those tattoos?
Dead horses mark ourselves to commemorate our hunts. When a hunter takes a great beast, or when a youth goes on his first hunt, he gets a tattoo.
Tell me about your tribe.
We came up in the land of the Dead Horse, though why the back when folks called it that, I got no hint. We raided, we fought, we lost. Our enemies drove us back into Zion, and we would have died if it hadn't been for Joshua. Joshua and his Kaisar.
Wait, what about Kaiser?
When Joshua first came to us, he was servant to a man he called Kaisar. He led his master's armies, and we were ready to follow him into war. Then he lost his master's army to a tribe called NCR, the Sunset People. When he returned, he was as you saw him. Burned, broken, but changed. He led us away from Kaisar, led us to our own destiny in Zion.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen him yet, but we will. What did Joshua do for you?
If it wasn't for Joshua, the Dead Horses would still be the whipping boys of the Zion Valley. He taught us how to hold our territory, to protect ourselves. He guided us away from Kaisar, and showed us how Kaisar would have destroyed us.
It's kind of interesting because it's kind of the same thing that Caesar did to the... I don't remember the name of the tribe that he was captured by, effectively. But that's basically what he did as well. Except in this case, it seems to be more about defensiveness rather than offensiveness. But what do you know about the New Canaanites?
Little bit. I met some of their missionaries a few times, but I've never been to their city. Joshua could tell you more. Or Daniel, I imagine.
Yeah, I'll need to meet this Daniel as well. What's with the shell casings in your skull?
We decorate our clubs with them to honor Joshua Graham. They were the weapons of his old tribe, so now they are ours. Can't say they seem that dangerous to me, but Joshua says they won the West.
Do you remember anything about Joshua from before he became your leader?
Only a little. I was very young. He was different. Prouder, yes, but harder, crueler, more driven. Really, I was terrified of him. We all were. When he came back, I almost didn't believe he was the same man. He was humbler. He wanted to protect, not destroy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Why is it so important that we fight the White Legs, though?
Well, because they're our enemies. What else would we do? They take our land, they kill our scouts, they poach our hunting grounds.
Yeah. I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about something else.
Ask away.
Tell me about more about Joshua Graham.
He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well.
What happened to him?
You see his face, you'll understand.
Yeah, well, I'll see his face. The only recent war I know of is when Caesar's Legion attacked Hoover Dam. Is that where he fought?
I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam?
Small? Have you ever seen Hoover Dam? It's bigger than some of these mountains.
Really? That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that.
You'd be surprised what civilized tribes will fight over.
Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better. That I should stay here and forget the outside world.
It's actually kind of interesting. Fallout 3 specifically, and Fallout 4... and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 for sure, but Fallout 3 specifically sort of brought down the veil. Not a veil, but like... In Fallout 1 and 2, when you play... Specifically in Fallout 2, because that's the one that has tribals, there's actually a line where somebody is... well, the text reads as somebody being bigoted against tribals, but it feels weird and disconnected, mostly because the game doesn't want to get too deep into the weeds in that regard. But in Fallout 2, there's this one person that says, "Oh, you're very smart for a tribal," and because you play as a tribal. And there's multiple lines, including the answer to that particular question. There's multiple lines where your character can answer in a dismissive way and be like, "Well, we're basically live the same, or we actually have better things than you," and all that. And the thing is that in Fallout 1 and in Fallout 2, the way people live is really not different. The traditions are certainly different, and the religions and all that. They're certainly different between people who live in the ruins of the old world and people who live in new made buildings, basically. Although I say ruins of the old world and new made buildings, but Shady Sands is all new. I think they made that whole place up. It's not the ruins. The first town you visit in Fallout 1, it's all new buildings, I think. But the point is, it really isn't the difference that exists in Fallout 3 and in Fallout New Vegas, where people have radio, people have yeah, they have radio. But not really. But specifically in terms of electricity, I think that's what's really the biggest change is, as far as I can tell, in Fallout 1 and 2, people don't have electricity. They're just living in their broken old homes and doing their things. If they're just doing their thing. There really is no evidence that people have electricity. And it's all about, burning fuel as in, wood, to get warm and to cook. But in Fallout 3, things just change a little bit. And I think it would be... I don't know. I think it would be really interesting for that sort of interpretation of the post-apocalyptic world that exists in Fallout 1 and 2 to make it into a 3D game, because you really would be able to tell that the difference isn't that much. It is definitely, in some aspects, it's actually a lot worse to live in the ruins of the old world. But either way, that's something that gets lost as the franchise evolves.
Ask away.
Okay, nothing else. Talk to you later.
Go with fortune, friend.
Look at that. Two bears high-fiving is the name of this person. Look at that thing. It's a Deathclaw glove, except it's a Yaogwai.
Hoi!
Oh, indeed. And look at that. They have Nuka-Colas here. Although they could just be repurposing the glass, which is a fairly good way of doing it, honestly. Look at that pretty flowers. Or not flowers, but... Oh, you got these things. These are important because I'm very radiated and I rarely pay attention to that. There is a plastic skeleton underneath this rock. Do you know that? There's also a firebomb in here. Okay, I take it back. There's no plastic skeleton underneath the rock. There was just a plastic arm outside of the rock. That's what I was talking about when I looked up at the mountains and saw a painting. That's the burned men.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
Gentiles. I came here with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to leave without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Oh, taboo. Yeah.
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chop can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Well, let me just look around then. Oh, this goes outside. And I have a new quest called Tourist Trap. Sensor module? And duct tape? Obviously, all equipment that he needs. What are you doing with those guns, dude? Checking for jamming or something?
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Can we talk? By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means? I don't know why you didn't say it, but this might be restored content is what it probably is. I believe that's from the Torah? Am I mistaken on the names? You don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the White Legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
Why are you talking to me about it?
Daniel and I don't agree on everything, but in our hearts, we both want what's best for the Sorrows and Dead Horses. You've seen what the Whitelegs do, and I think you know what has to be done. If Daniel hears it from someone other than me, well, Zion may not be lost to us after all.
I need to think about it.
Of course. Think on it, and look in your heart. The light of the mind alone cannot dispel the whole world's darkness.
So I think that's what we need to do right now, is go talk to Daniel.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What did you say about a courier? You were... Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentarii and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
Wait. There's a courier who works for Caesar? Huh. And also the inevitable and imperative line about me having killed Caesar, but actually that not changing the storyline at all. That's pretty important. But I think the game handles it well. Let's see how this particular line gets handled. Caesar's dead. I saw to it personally. I thought you should know. By the way, he doesn't pronounce it Kaiser. He pronounces it Caesar. But Follows Chalk specifically said Kaiser. And I thought it was an interesting detail because obviously him being a follower of Caesar, he would say Kaiser in his vain attempt at pronouncing it properly in Latin. Because you need to tap the R's. And yeah, that's mostly the... Also the Kaiser needs to be open A rather than and the little bit closer A that English has. Either way, yeah, Caesar's dead. I saw to it personally. I thought you should know.